Hello, everybody. Welcome to Viking MTG. Here for a quick post standard showdown video on the two standard showdowns today. It was definitely a rough day of Magic, that's for sure. Went on 0-3 on the first one, and actually, I'm sorry, I went one tie and two losses on the first standard showdown, and I went 1-2 on the second, the evening one. This is the deck I played on the second one. First one I played mono black control, and it was just way too slow. And just so much white control, so much seal away, so many Uxelon bindings, non-stop control. So I tried to play a Wizards deck this time. It's super fast. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a very fun deck to play. I had some insane counterspell battles. I used Adeliz the Cinderwind, Baral. I've seen decks that are kind of close to this online. I made some twists myself and twisted up the sideboard a little bit. I used a lot of instants. What the heck got under that card? I used a lot of. I used 2 lightning strikes, 4 wizards retorts, 4 wizards lightnings, 2 magma sprays, 4 ops. Our entire goal is just to bump that prowess proc and get instants in my graveyard as fast as I can to get to a 2/2 and just start swinging like mad. I had plenty of lands in this deck. I had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 lands in this deck. And I still had some trouble getting enough mana out. I never got enough to Eternalize Champion of Wits. It's just so many counterspells. Non-stop counterspells, non-stop exile from everybody. I had a really hard time getting Adeliz out. When I did, it worked great. I'd get a Lava Runner and a Soulscar Mage, and then pop out a Baral, whatever, and then pop a Lightning Strike the next turn, and then throw down Adeliz. 5 mana, pop a Lightning Strike or a Wizard's Lightning, and throw in Adeliz. She gives everything +1/+1. She's got flying and haste. Lightning Strike them, and then everything gets bigger, and you swing. I swung for 14 one hand and beat the guy, and then the next game I drew horribly. Didn't get anywhere near enough to win the game. It was just one of those nights where you just can't draw right, and it just didn't go well for me. Made a few, just Dumbo mistakes, forgetting to swing, just rookie, amateur, stupid mistakes. But overall, the deck worked pretty well. I was happy with it. It was fun. That was the key. It was a fun deck to play. But I don't think this deck is good enough to really compete in Standard Showdown, and neither is the Mono Black. I don't think Mono Black was great against Blue White. White control, Blue White control, whether it was mixed, whether it was mixed with green, whatever. It played very well against that, duressing and divesting and doomfalling, getting all the removal and everything out of their hand, getting the sealaways and the wreckages out. It really ruins their day. Really ruins their day. But as far as really competing with every deck out there, I think Golgari Constrictor overall is probably the best play, and that's probably what I'm going to build. I'm going to rebuild my Golgari Constrictor deck. I have everything for it. Soup it up the best I can. Probably play Golgari Energy Constrictor and just really do it up. Now my sideboard for that deck, I played 2 more lightning strikes, 1 abrade. If I was just subbing out the abrades for Chandra's defeats and lightning strikes when I knew I knew they didn't have any artifacts. They don't have artifacts, or I know they're playing red. I'll go with Chandra's defeat and lightning strikes. I'll always switch to. I have 4 negates, but I actually never threw the negates in because the Wizards Wizards retort was enough counters. Plus, the Supreme Wills I already have in there, and the one here. Jaya, I thought she'd be a good idea, but I actually never brought her in. Vance's blasting cannons I brought in once. I did get it flipped. I played 2 ops in a Wizards Lightning. Managed to flip it, and then blasted. A guy was playing goblins. Blasted his goblins a couple times with it. It was useful. It's a good mana dump when you're top decking and you've got mana to spare. That's a great mana dump. I actually never brought Sweltering Suns in. Pissed me off. I put Sweltering Suns in my mono red when I played, red deck wins. I top deck the Sweltering Suns against Saprolings. I played it. They had a bunch of 3/3s on the board, and then he dropped Heroic Intervention, and that was a waste. So that's okay. Magic can be a very flustering game sometimes, but you just gotta stick with it. That's the key. If you love the game, you can't let the 0-3, 1-2 nights deter you. You just gotta keep coming back and keep playing. And if you need to switch decks, switch decks. If you think you've maxed a deck out and tried it every way possible in the current format, then switch to something else. But if you can do things to improve it, or if you just don't have the finances to add the cards you need, trade around, see what you can find. There's always people that are trade. Most people I find that are willing to trade are not going to nitpick down to the penny. If you've got a $20 card and they've got a $24 card, they'll probably come to a deal on it. So here's what I won tonight. I went 1 and 2, so I got 1 pack, and then everybody got a standard showdown pack. There's only 8 people, so everybody got a standard showdown pack. So go ahead and do the regular Dominaria pack first. Do this one fairly quick. I'm gonna take my time with the packs. I love the standard showdown packs. I just love them. You can get such good stuff out of them. I got a foil Gideon of the Trials out of one. Sarah Disciple, a Tolarian Scholar, Radiating Lightning, Grow from the Ashes, Blessing of Belzenlock, Run Amok, Blink of an Eye. That is a nasty freaking control card. Just kept putting my Champion of Wits back in my hand. That was annoying. Death Bloom Thallid, Blood Tallow Candle, Ancient Animus. No foil on this one. An Urza's Tome, a Memorial to Glory, and a Karn's Temporal Sunring is a rare, and a Slimefoot Stowaway. Elemental token and an island, so nothing magical in that. And I did get these by actually going and playing in an event and did not buy it. Did not get it from a buddy who goes around picking them up from other people. It's just, if you want this stuff, go play at your LGS. Support the game. Support your LGS. Have some fun. Talk to people. Get social. If you want to go buy them on eBay, that's fine, but let's just cut the BS. Okay, so here we go. Vizier of Many Faces. Okay, first card is Vizier of Many Faces. We got a Rashmi, Eternity's Crafter, a Plains, and a Fetid Pools foil. Very nice. Foil Fetid Pools. That's sweet. Foil Plains, Crazy Looking Full Plains, a Rashmi Mythic, and a Vizier of Many Faces. I'm assuming Fitted Pools is around $10. Rashmi, Vizier, so I've easily got my money back for the entry, so that makes me happy. Fitted Pools, I got a deck that can go in. So I'll post my Golgari deck before the end of the week, the end of next week, and get your opinions on it. And I'll probably post this video sometime Sunday. Everybody, let me know, what you think of my deck I played. Please like, comment, subscribe. Love to hear feedback. I don't care if it's positive or negative. Oh, so I had a card that the guys at the shop wanted. Actually, a couple standard cards. They had a guy that was looking for them. Wasn't going to be in until tomorrow, and they were about $15 worth of Dominaria rares, just simple rares. And they were out of them, so I traded them for a pack of. I told them I would pack M25. So we traded up $15 in cards for a pack of M25. So Cloud Shift. This is what I got: Cloud Shift, Urg Raiders, Hordling Outburst, Knight of the Skyward Eye, Kavlu Climber, Arcane Denial, Wild Heart Invoker, Man of War, Path of Peace, Prophetic Prism. Uncommons are Genji with Aspires, Invigorate, Congregate, and a Pact of Negation was my rare. So, bam, $10. So I got the pack back, and Pyroclasm foil, which is like $1, which is nice. And then the Stag Twin, goofy looking foil. So it was nice. And I had a nice hit in a Pact of Negation, and foil Pyroclasm, and then a foil Fitted Pools. That makes for a pretty good night of little packs. It was a rough day of Magic and a rough F&M last night, but next week could always be better. And I also, at the first shop I was at, I traded for traded some other cards I had, because I got a lot of extra standard stuff. So I just trade extra junk that I have and see what people want. So I traded for a, what do you call it? A pre-release pack, pre-release box that they had. I like opening those because you get the fun foils. So I'll show you what I got. Where are they? Okay, here we go. My foils were the Yawgmoth's File Offering foil and Whisper Blood Religious foil. I don't know how many of those I have in foil and regular. That's worthless. Stupid card. Yawgmoth's File Offering. I'll try and find a way to make that work, but I haven't yet. I got 2 Dampening Spears out of 6 packs, which, even though it's down to $1.50, it's still a nice card. 2 Hinterland Harbors out of the same pre-release. That'd be great during pre-release. That'd definitely ramp up your pre-release deck. A Weatherlight, a Goblin Chainloader, which is a great hit, a Benelish Marshal, and a Steel Leaf Champion. So I think that would be quite nice. You could go. I gave the commons and uncommons away to a couple of young guys that were there. Don't have much of a collection, so I mean, you could go blue, blue-green. I saw plenty of blue and the rest of the rare and the rest of the uncommons and commons. And you could go white, red, and do just fine. But Weatherlight is an amazing card and limited. It's outstanding and limited. I've seen it do a lot of work in a draft. So hope everybody enjoyed this. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna get a drink here and go to bed. So everybody have a wonderful night and a great weekend.